I'm a Palestinian woman. I was born and grew up in a war zone, as did all my people who still live there. We Palestinians have been struggling for close to 70 years under Israel's illegal colonial military occupation and its oppressive and racist practices. Israel's military and government continue to terrorize our people and commit brutal crimes. My people encounter countless political challenges on a regular basis under the Israeli occupation. The crimes of police brutality against black people in this country are almost identical to what we experience in Palestine from the Israelis. In addition, we see similarities in the racist nature of legislation, courts, education, law enforcement, military, and every aspect of Israeli and U.S. society. Palestinians clearly recognize the similarities. Israeli society criminalizes and dehumanizes Palestinians similarly to the way U.S. society criminalizes and dehumanizes black people. Palestinians under the Israeli occupation and black in the U.S. are facing similar oppression and a relentless war, especially against young people. Both communities continue to face racism and violence, expressed in the way of tear gas and batons and bullets that pierce their bodies. This oppression is rooted structurally in both laws and institutions, as well as the collaboration between the U.S. and Israel, like the training of U.S. police officers by the Israeli military. These strategies seek to cage us and try to destroy our will to resist and fight for freedom and justice. We know the anger, the outrage, and the motivation to rise up against racist law enforcement policies that push our communities to the margin of humanity. This is why we talk about joint struggle, why our responsibility is to support the struggles of those oppressed in this country, in Palestine, and all over the world. We decided to join each other in resistance and build together a struggle against that violence and racism, as well as to end the Israeli occupation and to achieve the Palestinian goals of return, self-determination, and independence. Together we will achieve justice and freedom and make positive change and a better future for our communities all over the country and the world. I believe our challenges are tough. Deconstructing racism and national oppression is not easy. Stopping police crime will not be easy, but we should not be frightened by the challenges, and as long as we believe in our rights and the principle that we stand for and rise up together, we become stronger and more effective. Then we can achieve our goals and beyond. I say this because I'm a survivor of 10 years in Israeli prison and find myself facing repression against this time in the U.S. for being a Palestinian who has dedicated her life and entire career to the liberation of my people. I was unfairly convicted of immigration fraud last year, but the appeals court has asked the trial judge to reconsider his decision to keep me for telling my whole story. This is a huge victory, and although we still have a lot of work to do, we know that we will win justice in my case with your help and the help of many thousands of others like you across the country and the world. Black Lives Matter Cincinnati were our generous hosts last year when we came to your fair city for the appellate oral argument, and I need your continued support. I close by saying that we Palestinians and Arabs in the US stand firmly for social justice and liberation in this country, the same way my people have dedicated their lives to the liberation of Palestine. The struggle of the Black liberation movement in this country and anti-colonial struggle in Africa, Latin America, and Asia has always been an inspiration to us. We continue to find inspiration and strength from those struggles and today's, and we recognize that Black liberation in this country will lead to the liberation for